07 Star Citizens, escape from Klescher. There is a mission that you can take. You need to go down the caves first, where there is no comms in Klescher. So you get a mission to pick up a data chip and to end up right here, and then here you can pick up some vehicles and you're able to escape, clear crime stat, and you get out of Klescher in the best case in less than 12 minutes. Of course, you just can go mine in Klescher and do it the citizen way, but the criminal way is definitely do this, and I highly recommend do this at least once, because it is challenging and it is fun, and yeah, it can be nerve-wracking as well. So let's have a look how you do it. As you go down into the minings, you can choose the way 1, 2 or 3. I usually take the 1 because it's the quickest way to access the area where there are no comms. So we need to go on to depth 6. To see that, you have these numbers that count up, and that's how you get down. And if you want to get out, you follow the signs towards the exit. Here is the place where you can deposit some minerals, and we go further down 2, 3, 4, 5 until we are on depth 6, crossing to depth 7. Growing here, you see on the left hand side the eye disappears, on the right hand side it takes comlink lost, and here you get the mission. You need to go to offers and then go unverified. I already took it here in the video, and then you need an out, which is the mission you want to take, because this will provide you a data key so you can erase your crime stat right here on Aberdeen. If you are doing this in a group, you don't need this mission because there is only one data key, only one person can be cleared out, so you need to go to SPK, to the Security Outpost Kareah anyways, to do your crime stat clearing there. Remember, you need a crypto key for every person to clear the crime stat on Security Post Kareah, which is out on Selin in Crusader. Let's go back to this mission. First things first, we need to get out of the facility itself. For this, you look through this little thing and you see a code back there. This code changes all the time you using it. So when you fall off, fall down, kill, get died, you start again. You need to go and have a look. You need to get the mission as well again, and you need to have the new codes. So you walk back towards where the marker is. You go to the very end of this rail, and you need to be here on this bump, otherwise you might get stuck or you fall down. And then you slowly walk over here because we're in low gravity, so sudden moves has a big move. Okay, so just slow down, especially as you know more about this whole thing. You think you know it, and keep in mind the game has always different plans for you than you have. So you plant in the code and then you walk into it. You move carefully forward, and next task of the mission is to find the key. A lot of holes, cliffs, edges, corners, barricades, mines that will be expecting you when you do this. The way through it is... The main complication is that you can easily lose orientation because you only have your torchlight on your helmet that you can go for. And the first thing, interesting loss, is to go downwards. Go to this blue plant, then you go forward, duck your way through down here, vault over this rock, going around this tree, going straight, then turning into this little cave. Here you turn left and right again, and the first time you are gonna start climbing. There is a lot of climbing involved. Go through this little tunnel, then we see our tree again. You jump over the tree this time, you take the whole right, you turn right again, climb. It's not daylight that you see up there again. So here is another time our tree, we pass onto it, climb the next stair around, more stones to reach and climb and get up. Jump here. This is a whiz sprint jump, then you jump a little bit more on the right as well, whiz sprinting, you get up and then you climb. A lot of climbing, man. So much climbing. And you see the tree again. Now you don't mind the tree, you don't go where the tree is, we can leave the tree pass behind us and we go through this little cave. Again, a little bit more downwards, considering that we need to get up and out onto the planet surface. That's strange, but that's just how it is. And sometimes it's hard to actually find the place where you can climb. So if you just jump on this like this, move a little bit left or right, and then you find the right place. With a bit of practice, you see where you actually can go to and where you can't. And be mindful, little moves left and right can cause big moves in no atmosphere or little gravity. So whatever you do, do it slowly, okay? Just be patient, focused, and clear. Okay, there is a hole. We turn around. And back here, there is this hand sticked out here. There is a little bit too low to read if you don't already took it. And then we need to do a first bigger jump. There is no sprinting needed here. Just walk, jump. You turn around 180 degrees and you find that little cave over there. You run, you sprint, jump here. And that's pretty crucial that you figure out and learn whether you need to sprint or walk, because sometimes overshooting leads to death, and of course undershooting can lead to death as well. Be wary about those spikes that look out. Here you need to go sort of 45-degree angles back to this more greenish thingy. Then you walk forward till this metal plate. Here this is a sprint jump, even if it looks really short, but it is a sprint jump. This is a walk jump you can do here, but you can't sprint because if you overshoot, you go onto the wall, so it doesn't matter. Turn right here. And now you see my marker. My marker goes up here. If your marker goes up, then you have the key higher up. There are two places so far that I've seen where the key could be. So let's jump over here. And this is a sprint jump, and you really need your sprint. Now, you see up, the key is up there. Usually it's below here, and I haven't found a way to get up there yet. I tried many times and failed. So if you know it, please let me know. I found a way above it, but then you need to walk out on these constructions, and then you need to sort of sneak around this thingy here and be very careful, because again, low gravity, every movement is a big movement. And then you jump from here to this thing, which I managed to do sometimes, and then you bump into this and and you start again. Well, not full again, you just walk the cave. At least I didn't die. So please, if you know, let me know. Thank you. Now, that's the way I know how to get out when your fellow is down there. So this is first a walk jump, and then you get here, and then you need to turn around. It's sometimes a bit tricky to open it. Yeah, see, this most of the time doesn't work. You need to turn a little bit further around to make sure you don't fall off the cliff. And then you get the Datakey. This is your clearing the crime stat, so this one is important if you do the mission. If you anyway want to do SPK afterwards, you don't need it. So that's where we came from. You turn about 180 degrees and you jump to this metal plate. You might remember it, we passed that already. Walk or sprint jump as you want. So here, then we need to cross again to this place. So this is sprint jump, as I said. It looks not as far, but it is far. Sprint or walk jump as you like. And climb up again and up again. And around the corner. And you might remember now, we've been here before. We just passed this, but last time we passed it without a key. And now we have a key. Sprint jump. Now we need sprint jump to stay up there. You turn left and you climb up those places. Now, these places can be tricky. Sometimes it's hard to grasp for the right place. Move softly to left and right and you'll find the spot. Then we get up here, turning right. If you turn left here, you get to the other position to pick up the other key. Okay, this one's a tricky one to figure out where to go. It's where those two rocks stick out a little bit. That's to grab and hold on to. But as I said, every now and then it's really a pain. As I said, it is a headache, this thing, but it's fun as well. And you go around the corner, you turn right here, because this other place leads to the other place. Then you need to jump. This is a walk jump, yeah. And some more light ahead of us. This is a sprint jump. And this is a difficult one to get up because you need to get very far right here, so close to the abyss to get up. But then you can do it. Same here, every now and then it is a pain. Yep, as you see, sometimes, yeah, be patient, you can do it. All right, this is the last tricky one. This one you need to jump and hold. See, you jumped, then you hanged, you pushed up. So here you need to go where these whitish little stripes get up the rock, and then you're there. Then here you need to turn right. It looks like it doesn't go anywhere, but it does. So keep on moving. And turn around, and there is another little way out. And here is a jump, sprint jump, please. And climb, climb, run here. Now, get a farness over here. Be mindful of the thing. This can kick you off the thing. Sprint jump. You can do walk jump as well. Pick up some stuff if you need. Most of the time you don't need anything. You go forward, you can safely just let yourself drop down here and you go ahead. Now, sprint jump. This time on the right side of the platform. Landed well, turning around. Now, left side of the platform, sprint jump. And the most challenging part, I would say, is done. So you go down here, these things, do it slowly. It is quite a pain to fall through that ventilator when you made all this. Here you see there are usually more of these lasers, but I attempted to do it before and I exploded the lasers. I didn't die, and luckily I had a med pen with me, but that's why we have less lasers here. The first one, you need to crawl under it. These numbers here are relevant. You need to write them down. Both prime, even if it says unoccupied, just write them down both you have. This will open the vehicle base where you get your Ursa, so you can drive out this place. Now it gets pretty straightforward, the last part. There's only one more really difficult place, or let's see, a place where you can instantly fail the mission at this stage. So stay focused and keep on walking in a good pace, and yeah, just don't fuck it up. It is. I did a couple of times, trust me. It's a shit if you die right there. Okay, so we go out here, go slow. There is no way up if you fall here off the thing. And low gravity, I cannot emphasize it enough. It's a pain. So here we come. Hole in the stairs. This is an instant fail if you do it. So you walk close to it and then you sprint jump it. Okay, don't start running on the ground before it. must go like 1.5 meters before it and then start doing it. Okay, then we have another one. This one is not as bad because if you fall down, you survive. Careful, as I said, slow the fuck down. So yeah, you can do this a couple of times if you're fan of it, and sometimes, yeah. You cannot imagine how many times I did this to make this video. I mean, the whole thing here, you really can't. And that shit still happens. So level out in the center. Don't be too close, don't be too far. Sprint, run, jump. Last one to do, very slowly, man, very slowly. Walk up here, go just on top of it and sprint jump. Don't go too far because you can fall down these little holes. Walk around it, and now walk this one. And again, walk in the middle of this pipe, otherwise you can be pulled down. Now instantly we have 226 degrees, which is way too hot for this tiny little body. So we die within about 3.5 minutes on heat death with the armor that we are wearing, as this armor is obviously made for Klescher down and not for extreme heat on Aberdeen, which would be sort of the second escape safety for Aberdeen, because 3 minutes, that's about what you're having to do. Now remember those two codes we wrote down. In this vehicle base are the vehicles. You put in the numbers, you put it in correctly, and as you used it once, they change. So now you have to get different numbers, and here should be an URSA in it. It isn't currently, so this is a bug, which makes it impossible to complete the mission because you cannot get those 4 kilometers over in the amount of time that you actually need to do it. So I opened another issue council to be able to fix this because I really want to have this mission doable back into the game. I tried many times now, and I could clearly verify that the vehicle currently are not spawning. That used to be a thing, and it is a thing again. So please, if you experience the same, add to the issue council. I added the link into the description down below. Please use it so we get verified and confirmed it. So that's how you do it. Now you go with your URSA to the place and you see where you need to insert the data pad, and your crime state will be erased, and you have a ship to fly out, and you can continue as a free criminal. 07 StarCitizens.